Today on the channel, lock your doors, turn on your night light. Is from Elite 99, we've got the Boogeyman.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Elite 99 unboxing and review. And today we've got a special one as the Boogeyman makes his return to the Elite line. But remember, for all your Boogeyman needs, all your WWE and AEW wrestling figure needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%, and this is the time to save deals that we may never see again at Ringside currently as I'm filming this. And like I said, Kyle saves you another 10%. Man, oh man, got to get a deal. But today, the Boogeyman rides again in the Elite line, and he has two figures in Elite 99, as he is also the Chase Edition. And that's one of those ones that works out pretty good, because do we need a lot of Boogeymans in different lines? I think having a Chase one with a little different makeup works very well, and that's what we're going to see here. And of course, we'll unbox that one in a later video, so make sure you subscribe to this very channel so you don't miss that video. But without further ado, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what the Boogeyman is up to in the plastic prison, in the cardboard coffin, in the package here. And there's the Boogeyman looking only like a Boogeyman could look in Elite 99. Looking good down there with the glamour shot. Got Boogeyman down here. WWE logo, Elite 99. There he is, looking beautiful, looking happy right there, looking good. And on the side, we got Certified Authentic, True Effects, Boogeyman, all that usual stuff. And on the back, got the glamour shots, got the tail of the tape, got the blurb, and then we got the cross sell. As usual, we're unboxing all these on the channel, so make sure you do subscribe. And at the end of the week, we're going to rank the entire set from my least favorite to my favorite, so stay tuned for that. Let's see what it says about our buddy, the Boogeyman back here. From the bottomless pit, beautiful this time of year. Everybody loves the bottomless pit. Just absolutely beautiful. Stunning. Stunning. I recommend it. There you go. Height, 6'2", 260 pounds. Finisher, the Boogie Slam. Oh, a lot of boogie. He also cuts a rug, and he boogies on the dance floor from time to time, I believe. Tick-tock, tick-tock. The sound of the clock signals the creepiest WWE superstar to ever step foot in the ring. There's no running, no hiding. He's the Boogeyman, and he's coming to get you. Oh, yes, he is. And we did see one of the Elite Squad videos on YouTube with Mattel and the WWE, where the Boogeyman was there with Johnny Gargano and Sam Roberts, and it looks like the Boogeyman is quite the action figure connoisseur. He was a big fan of his figures. He was there. All interesting shenanigans on that YouTube video. Check that one out if you are so inclined. But Series 99, 100, right around the corner. Can you believe it? Can't believe we've already gotten that far. But here we are. Here we are. Let's pull him out of the package. There he is. You got the WWE logo. Very familiar packaging we've seen before. Off to the races. See you later. Goodbye. And here we are. There's the old Boogeyman in the plastic prison. He's locked in a few different spots, so we're going to have to cut him out a little bit. Let's get this out of here. There's one. Both legs locked in. They don't want the Boogeyman going anywhere. And let's see. Can I get him out? Can I get him out? There. Whoa! Twist ties flying everywhere. That's the way it goes sometimes, but there it is. See you later. Goodbye. And we're going to take a look at all of his accessories first. And man, he came loaded to bear. He's got a lot of stuff going on here. Pull that out. Get the old walking stick. Going to straighten his body out a little bit here. And there we go. All right. Let's look at the Boogeyman's accessories here. No extra hands for the Boogeyman, which is interesting. And one thing we always say when we get a Chase figure, we like to mix the hands up to make them feel that much more different. Can't really do this one here unless you go to your hand fodder pile and you get something like that. You could always do that. But we do get an alarm clock here. Now, we've seen this alarm clock before with the old version of Boogeyman. Of course, we'll do some Boogeyman comparisons later on in this video, so stay tuned for that. But we do have the clock here. It is a breakaway clock. Very nice. It shows 9 o'clock, as it looks like the time there, but it does crack into 3 different things there. Just your run-of-the-mill clock here. Of course, he bashes it over his head. I never understood the reasoning for that. Was it just like, time's up, the Boogeyman's here? Is that what that's supposed to mean? I guess. I don't know. But there it does. Does look really good there. Then we do get the Boogeyman walking stick. I don't know. It always kind of looks interesting. It's like kind of a mechanical wooden stick. Of course, he's had it for a long time. You got the red on the top, a little bit of decor color, nice sculpting in there, nice dark brown, but it is his stick o' doom, the Boogeyman stick right there. And then we do get a new accessory here, one that's very, very interesting. It is worms, and I love that it just apparently clips right into his mouth. So we'll see how well that works. But of course, you know the Boogeyman, he's always eating worms. I wonder what his budget is for worms. Does he go down to the bait and tackle store before Monday Night Raw and say, okay, I need a gallon of worms, I need those. Give me those night crawlers, I'll give me the deal. I don't know exactly how that works. But we do get worm accessory, very cool. And this might swap over to the last version of Boogeyman. We'll find that out as well in this very video. Now we get down to the old Boogeyman himself. Very cool looking, very cool. And you guys know I'm a sucker for somebody in face paint. That's what the Boogeyman's got going on right here. And he's got a lot of other stuff going on as well. He's got that kind of fur collar. I don't even know what you really call that thing, but that collar he wears. Let me see if I can pull his head off. There you go. So the collar thing kind of comes off, and attached to that is a heart. So he's got a heart necklace. Very interesting, very Boogeyman, of course. But definitely adds to this whole package right here. So that is a new accessory for the Boogeyman. Head will pop right back on. There you go. He has a lot of accessories here. Of course, we get his bicep, I don't know, what do you call these things? Streamers? I don't know what we were going to call these things. But he does have those bicep strips, and he does have another one there in black. So he's got a lot going on here as far as extra pieces, extra parts. But this is a bit of a reissue. I mean, it straight is a reissue for the most part. Except we do get the pinless joints at the elbows. We'll talk about that in the articulation. Very similar to some of the greatest hits where they run figures back, update them a little bit, make them a little bit more modern. That's what we have here with this Boogeyman. But he does look very, very good. This head sculpt is absolutely phenomenal. I've always liked this one. And I do like the face paint on this one. I like the black and the yellow and the red and the dots. Really all adds together. He does, of course, missing his front teeth. So that's a trademark of the Boogeyman, of course. But it does look like we got a spot right there where we can put the worms right into his mouth. And it just plugs in there very easily. Look at that. He's got a mouth full of worms. So very cool there to add that in there. And that's one of the things you can make a point of difference. You can have the chase one with the worms, one without, however you want to do it. Choose your own worm adventure. I don't know if we'll ever say that again on the channel. But it does look really good all day long. You know this is the Boogeyman. Articulation-wise, his arms do go all the way around. You do get a bicep cut, double-jointed, pinless elbows. You know I'm here for that. Hands back and forth, side to side as well. He does got a waist cut. Does have a very tight ab crunch. Prefer that, of course. He can do a little bit of those Boogeyman splits. We do get a thigh cut, double jointed knees, and then you get the ankles back and forth, side to side. A lot of reuse on this one, but a lot of newness on this one. So that really does work for me. It feels like we're advancing, but we're also borrowing for the past to keep costs down, and that's always a good idea. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? That's always the million-dollar question. And what do you know? He fits like a glove right there on the stand. Looking really good. Of course, I did get the older version of the Boogeyman Elite from back in the day. As you can see, a lot of reuse there. Does the stick? Stick's a little bit different color, but not much. I was wondering if it was a different color stick. But he does got a different apparatus over his shoulders, and the head is, of course, different. But the body is the same from the bottom. We just get a little bit of different color patterns, which works for me, works for Boogeyman. Very happy to see this one. I think this does work. And this is one of those ones that kind of came out of left field when they announced it. I don't know if a lot of people had Boogeyman on their bucket list or on their short list of, okay, what guys that we haven't gotten in a while are we going to get? I don't know if anybody would have said Boogeyman, but hey, here we are. The end of 2022 is a crazy time. Of course, we got other Boogeyman figures throughout the years. Jack's Ruthless Aggression, I mean, there's like 5 or 6 different, off the top of my head, Jack's Ruthless Aggression Boogeyman figures. Some better than others, of course, but we could theoretically do a Boogeyman top 5 here on the channel. And when we get real desperate for some top 5 lists, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do a Boogeyman one of these days. Got to think the Mattel are probably going to be at the top of the house. But we've got a few. We've got Deluxe Aggressions, Ruthless Aggressions, like I said, over the years as well. And then we have a Chase to unbox here on the channel as well. So stay tuned for that one in the distant future. Not too distant future, I should say. But very good. A sleeper one. Like I said, not a lot of people expected this one. I like surprises like this. I love the ode to the past with some of the sculpting stuff, but bringing it new to make it feel truly like a new figure. So this Boogeyman gets a good pass from me. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? What are your thoughts on this Boogeyman? All in, all out, playing a long game? Happy with your old Boogeyman? Or hey, this is going to be my first Boogeyman? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far, you might as well like the video. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some, as you guys know by now. And even more video, more content, bonus stuff, giveaways, you name it, over on the old Patreon channel. So make sure you're hitting up the old Patreon. And best of all, you do support the channel when you're a member of the Patreon. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget to hit me up on social media, SirPaul64 over there on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for the Boogeyman, I am Kyle, and I'm coming to get you.